Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we got some awesome news. We finally got some official information on Lord Elrond and how we're going to unlock him and what exactly is required. It's both exciting, but it's also unfortunate at the same time. We're going to go ahead and talk about that. But first, before we do, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with this and other games, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, and welcome back. Let's go ahead and just jump right into this. This is a kit reveal, unlock information, everything all in one. So we're going to run through his kit really quick. We're going to take a look at what's required to unlock him. And we're going to talk a little bit about that unfortunate piece that I alluded to earlier. So Elrond here, he's a healer. You can see he's light elf Rivendell healer, and he's got a staff for his weapon. The staff really comes into play when you take a look at some of the larger characters like the ogres, where they take more damage from certain weapons and less damage from others. That's really the only place I've really found that really comes into play, but maybe that's something that is going to build as the game continues to develop. Some abilities here that I think are really cool. I think they're all cool. I think this guy is just absolutely phenomenal. Cannot wait to unlock him. But this ability here, his basic Ageless Wisdom, attack the target for some damage, grant 1 stack of regeneration and for 2 turns to the most wounded squad member. He's a healer. He's going to help out the most wounded person. Villas, I don't know, light, there you go with my pronunciation again. So heal squad members for 15% of this character's max health. So typical of healers, you're going to heal others for a certain percentage of your max health. Sometimes you will see where it's dependent on the recipient's max health, but in this case, in most cases, you'll see the caster's max health. Grant protection for 1 turn and 1 stack of regeneration for 1 turn. The most wounded squad member, again, revive a random elf ally with 65%. This is cool though, because even if you don't have an elf ally to revive, you're going to gain 2 stamina. So this is a 4 stamina cost ability. You're going to gain 2, so in 2 turns you're going to be able to use it again. Definitely don't want to hold off on waiting for somebody to die to use the regeneration. Just use it as you need it. All right, Wrath of Rivendell here. I thought this animation is pretty cool. So attack all enemies for 280% damage and reduce turn meter, which is great. The cool thing is that you're reducing it by 6% per boon on self, right? So up to a max stack of 5. So 30% additional turn meter, which is awesome. Plus you're inflicting slow, which is absolutely phenomenal. Passive ability here on turn, heal the most wounded squad member for 7% of this character's max health, again, and grant them 1 stack of counterattack. The first time this character drops below 40%, you're going to gain a stack of Unbreakable for each Rivendell ally. So definitely a full team of Rivendell, you're going to get multiple stacks of that Unbreakable, which is really going to prolong his life in the game and really help with his survivability. Leader ability here for Lord of Rivendell. So maxed out, right? So on Rivendell squad members, if they have no Banes, gain Fortitude for 1 turn and extend the duration of their boons by 1. Elf squad members gain 4% damage. So they said Elf squad, not Rivendell. So some of these abilities affect the team even though they're not Rivendell elves. Could be any elf. So elf squad members gain 4% damage per boon on them, up to max of 5 boons, so 20% additional damage. Light squad members gain 10% max health. So you can mix and match them a little bit as well, outside of just elves, right? Humans, as long as they're light squad members, right? So I think that's pretty cool as well. Strategy tips here, I think these are always cool. It's cool to run through the key attributes and inspiration, the whole thought behind the character. Lord Elrond's leader ability can only work if you keep Banes off your squad members. Villas Light can revive elf allies, but should also be used to heal your allies to keep them alive. So what I was talking about earlier, don't just use it for revives, use it when you need it. And then Lord Elrond himself doesn't have much health, so that House Eternal is going to help keep him alive, and that's where you get Unbreakable for each Rivendell elf in your squad. So I think it's really cool. I think he's absolutely awesome. He's got some survivability there. He's got a revive, which I think is great, and he's got some great healing. So you couple that with Arwen and her heals as well, not to mention just overall support from the elf squad. This is really going to be a great squad to play around with. I can't wait to get them. All right, so how are we going to unlock them and when are we going to unlock them? Here comes some unfortunate information, right? So it is going to start Monday, June 26th. So we were expecting that Lord Elrond was going to be coming in probably the last week of June, and it goes to July 3rd. You need at least 5 of these 6 following elves. Now, here's the unfortunate information. At least this time around, the first unlock of Lord Elrond is not going to be available for free-to-play players. And I think that's unfortunate, and I think it's a miss, in my opinion, when you have a game that is largely supported not by whales. Whales, they make up a small portion of the game. Yes, they help contribute to the development of the game, absolutely. But whales alone cannot keep a game running. It's everybody else, right? I think that if at least one of these other elves were able to be farmed, and I mean, it doesn't have to be easy, just if they could be farmed, and if somebody really put their focus into it on day 1, they could get all of these elves up to 5-star just by farming the hard node, right? But there's no opportunity here. You have to pay in order to unlock Elrond, because he's a 5-star unlock, and the only way you get Arwen or Elladan up to a 5-star is by paying. So I think it's a miss, and I think it's super unfortunate for free-to-play players. But I guess really the only thing really to take from this is at least you know exactly what's going to be needed when Elrond comes back around. Now, legendary characters, they always come back around. I don't know a game that has launched a legendary character where they have never come back. If somebody knows one, definitely let me know. But I have never seen them not come back. However, it could be 6 to 9 months down the road, you know, but with him being the first legendary, maybe it's going to be sooner than that. We don't know. But free to play, unfortunately, is going to have to pass this time around. However, you know exactly what you need to build, so definitely work towards that for the next time he comes around. Then you'll be able to do it, because we're expecting Arwen and Elladan to eventually be farmable. If they don't, that'll be a little frustrating. But we're expecting that they're going to be farmable later on. And then just through this, you're going to see the rewards that you get for each tier. And that's everything that we know right there. Now, for those of you who do put a little bit of money into the game, even just a small portion, you don't need to be a super whale. You can get these characters up to 5 stars so that you can unlock Elrond. It was $120 to unlock Arwen and get her up to 5-star. I'm expecting the same thing for Elladan. We will see. So it's not too bad if you are putting some money into the game. So very interested in your thoughts. What do you think? So Elrond, I think, is absolutely phenomenal. Can't wait for him to come out. We've got the raid coming up soon here in Q3. We're expecting, I'm hoping, late July, maybe late July, early August. We shall see. But I'm super excited for this and really excited to get this team together and test them out. So that is what I had for you as far as Elrond and how to unlock them. We know 100% now. So very curious. What do you think? Are you excited? What do you think about the free-to-play aspect not having an opportunity this time around? Definitely let us know in the comment section. All right, everybody, as always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.